This does not need to be on this. It's still fucking. Fuck that shit. Do another one. It's just one of those. Doesn't mean anything consistent. And fly straight, get down. Now you're no, I don't believe it. I need to make sure I need to die on it on accident, and so that doesn't. What's an easy way to do so? Okay, fine. Fucking no. I feel like that's too easy to die to. That's bullshit. Just twice. Spikes, remember these are spikes. These are spikes. Brain dead transition because people are just apparently stupid and then blind orb phenomenal. Right. Jump, hit that, do nothing, that, jump. Oh, hello. I remember you from the stream yesterday. Yeah, thank you. I'll probably need it for this one. This one is probably not going to be fun because it's very long and a bit harder than a 7-star. Maybe not a demon, but it's like, and then it's probably like an insane, but it's also a long one. So I'm I'm not saying it's super hard, but it's not normal. And it gets pretty stressful at the end. Yeah. Yeah, like UFC. No, I just hate that the stressful parts have to be at the end. I mean, yeah, obviously it looks cool because, like, maybe not 90, I don't know, I'd say most levels around this time, around this era, like, yeah, most of them obviously look good, and some of them are good to play as well, but, and this, honestly, this isn't even close to being that bad of a level. It's just really stressful and difficult for me, like watching him die here already. Okay, I didn't. I'm probably gonna die later on because it gets really stressful and because it's long. It's kind of hard. I forgot about the boost cap and it somehow survived. See, like, if my heart starts pounding on a 7-star, then something's wrong, you know? Because that's what's happening right now. Remember to dodge those. This shit. And I died. I died to a fucking slope bug. That's fucking awesome. See? I fucking hate that. God damn it. I died because the level's garbage. Because of a stupid placed slope. God damn it. I should have beaten it then. But here I am. That's really annoying. Fucking hate when slopes do that. But it's the creator's fault for placing it like that. That's obviously the creator's fault. Like, come on. That wasn't human error. That was just the level being shit. It's so lame. Whatever. If I can get there once, I can get there again. I just have to... Oh, you know what? That's another thing that pisses me the hell off. Why the fuck? Sorry, excuse my language, but why didn't that happen in practice mode on either of the two runs? I hate when that happens. In practice mode, you don't find a bug, but in normal mode, you do. Why does that happen? It can't be a coincidence. Like, there's something going on. How is that a thing? If that bug exists, I should have found it in practice mode, so that I would be aware of it and figure out a way to avoid it. But here I am. It's probably going to force me to go into practice mode again, which is just going to make this drag on even longer. You know, honestly, the dislike icon, I mean, not only should, I wish I had the power to dislike levels multiple times, because that's what I would do. But honestly, I would make the dislike icon a middle finger. I mean, maybe I should make it a texture pack. Maybe I should actually change it to a middle finger. Because, like, when I dislike a level, it's basically me giving it the middle finger. Like, screw you. I think that'd be really satisfying, actually. That'd make disliking a level even more satisfying. And yeah, it's again, I'll be fair, it's not the worst level. It's far from the worst level. But there are I found two things wrong with it. Obviously in normal mode, because that's the magic of normal mode. You just, that garbage. But anyway, I'm just gonna not do that. Whatever that was. I don't understand that. Fuck it. No. I'm going back to that slope and figuring out what happened there. No. I'm pissed off because this is just taking even longer than it has to. Because I'm doing another practice run. And then I have to go back to normal. I hate this. Exactly, you are correct. You're correct. They make gameplay passable. That's what was wrong back then. I think it's less so nowadays, though maybe it still happens here and there. Or I don't play a lot of new levels, so I don't really know right now. But at least around this time, this era, people would focus on the decoration, and they'd make the gameplay passable. Even if it's really terrible. This gameplay is mostly okay, but I'm talking about levels where it's just really bad. Just blind moving objects, unintuitive timings, stuff like that. If you've played older levels, you might know what I'm talking about, but there are just those levels. They're often collab levels, actually. But, those ones. But those are passable as gameplay, even though it's garbage. And also, even sometimes the decoration isn't even that good. It's not terrible, but it's, pretty generic. Or Oh, really? I guess you're saying that really, detailed visuals and stuff is, distracting. So you're saying you think decoration for actual levels should be simpler? I think that makes sense, I guess. Though, I still think it's, a lot of new levels look really awesome. And in my experience so far, I've played newer levels that are really detailed, and it doesn't actually. Well, I did play a demon level recently. Yeah, that's what happened. Why didn't that happen in practice mode? What the hell? So okay, what happens? Buffer, that happens. I'm pretty sure I buffered both times, but whatever, fine. So just hit this green orb. Not right away, and then jump, and then that's the end. Okay. Gotcha. Well, at least I figured out the bug. But see, you gotta be really careful when you're, at least on really hard levels where you really don't want to die near the end, or because they're really extreme demons maybe, but you really don't want to discover a way to die in normal mode. You want to find all the common ways to die in practice mode, and then avoid those. In this case, I just happened to avoid that way of dying in my two practice runs, and then it happened when I got there in real. So, It's not a really hard timing, to be fair. You literally just have to not buffer it, if you know what that means. But you can't just hit it right away. You have to just enter the middle of the ring. But at least I know now. want to read what you're saying, but I'm also having to focus. This level's so long. What the fuck? Like, I want to. Okay, see you soon. Hi. Hello there. Do you know, have you played Geometry Dash before? Like, are you asking, like, what stars are in this game? Basically, stars, you just get stars by beating levels like this. So right here, where my mouse is, it says 7 stars. So when I beat this level 100%, I get 7 more stars. And right now I have like 50 at 50k stars. A little over 50k. 50,000. So I'm trying to just get as many stars as I can. Which involves beating this level. Which is, yeah. I should have already beaten that. I should have beaten this already. That's such a thing to say. Like, that's other people say that for sure. I genuinely believe that I should have beaten this. For sure. Because I died to a stupid... basically a slope. Not a bug. Not necessarily a bug, but it's like an unintended, just a badly placed slope that killed me. So, yeah. Anyway, why did I even die like the last time? What was that? What, I jumped too late? The gameplay there is so awkward, especially with everything moving. Remember, don't jump here because there's a path. This part, yes. I jumped too late. Oh, ha ha ha. Screw. Okay, this is the second to last part. Remember to hit that green orb. Not right away. Just remember that. Fuck. Yeah, it's the same level, and I just fucking jumped it for no reason. Fuck this level. Yeah, the gameplay at that last section, the gameplay is just weird. I mean, first of all, the transition makes it hard to react, but then there's a blind orb you have to remember, and the slopes are weird. It's just not that good. Honestly, I should be more angry. I'm staying in control, but I honestly want to be more angry because I hate that I'm still on this level. I want to continue beating levels. Because I want to be efficient. But then, when I get stuck on a level, it's pretty frustrating. Even if it's like for not that long, if it's longer than it needs to be, it annoys me. Because I know I will beat this, it's just I don't want it to take so long. I normally don't like pausing in the middle of a level, but yeah, it's one of those collabs where everybody kind of just does their own thing. And like I think Phobos is like the perfect example of like the quality the quality control. Does that make sense? The quality is very inconsistent and very all over the place. Yeah. So I see what you mean. Anyway, what's the next part? Right, I don't know. Jump. This one. Hold. This part's fairly easy. Though the right at the end of the UFO is really weird. It's a time control, which I don't like very much. There. Now please beat the goddamn level. Please. Yay, finally. Jeez. Well, if I'm gonna be positive, I could have taken longer. So, yeah. But finally. You know, I'm surprised how many, like, levels back in the day, like, a long time ago, that I don't even remember. Like, there's so many of these levels that I, like, played in normal mode without practicing, and if I died, if I, like, didn't, if I got, like, past the halfway point and then died, I would just stop playing it. Because, like, oh, I wanted to sight read it without having to practice, and if I can't do that, then I don't want to play it. And I'm surprised how many of those I've done. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, this is a neat style. And the gameplay isn't horrendous. Not that the gameplay in the other one was horrendous. That's a little exaggerated, but yeah, this is gonna be less of a hassle, I think. I mean, I can see it being a little difficult to read because of the scribbly look. But yeah, look, this sketchy look. It's called sketchy. Yeah, look, this one's fine. As far as I remember. Like, I didn't run into any parts where I, like, needed to run through it again to make sure I remember what to do. So I'm pretty sure this whole level is fine to cycle it. Mostly. Again, I don't remember playing this level. Even though I did, I just don't remember it because it was just so long. That no, Jumper. It would be funny if someone tried to jump from Jumper to Love. That's so specific. Is there a specific reason that's funny? I mean, why from Jumper to Love Bob of all levels? Is it just because the level itself is funny? I mean, I agree that it's funny. I suppose. by the way, just because I'm thinking about it, and I'm not super self-conscious, but I am just making sure. Is my voice annoying, or am I speaking in a tone that's a little hard to listen to? Like, I don't know how I don't know how I sound to you. Also, I'm fluking this whole thing. But, yeah, I see. Hey, like, how do I sound? Like, when I talk. When I'm talking normally, or when I'm talking, like, when I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, like, do I sound okay? Or should I, like, change my tone when I'm talking? Just curious. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Good to know. Just wanted to make sure. Anyway, that's so weird. What's happening? Okay, you just hit the black orb and then do nothing. Gotcha. Well, that's good. Thank you for reassuring that. If that's reassuring. Oh, it just gives you free coins at the start. I didn't even notice that. All 3 coins are just there. I think the reason that I was wondering that is because when I talk a lot, my throat kind of feels a little strained from talking. Because I usually don't talk a whole lot, like normally, but when I talk a lot, my throat kind of feels weird, and that kind of makes me wonder, like, is it because I'm talking too loud or something? But no, I don't think that is. I don't think it's that. Oh look, I got all the coins. They were so hard to get. Wow, impressive. So how's your day going, by the way? Is there anything interesting going on? You playing any games? What you up to? Oh, I see. Oh, you mean the word rhythm? Because the rhythm is such a weird word to spell. Yeah, that's funny. Should I do another practice run? I didn't feel... It's hard to type because it's just weird. It's a weird spell. don't feel super confident in the whole logo, but I'll see. Maybe I'll get it first try. Right. Ah, they're so heavy. Nothing, and these, and now it's just this to the end, if I remember. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. English is a language. You can say that for sure. I actually had like a small period or like a phase. It was a short phase, but I recently was like trying to learn Spanish, just because I thought it would be fun to try understanding another language other than English. And I'm pretty okay now. I mean, I know it. I know more than just some words. Like I can kind of read some sentences, but I only know like common words. So like, if it's really simple stuff like I want this or I don't know, some other common words, then I can generally understand what it's saying. Even if there's a lot of words I don't know what they mean, I can like fill in the gaps based on the other words. But yeah. Maybe if I feel like it, I could learn some more. But it started to get really hard. I felt like it was getting a little hard, actually. I forget. Yeah, it was like the next like lesson was like about using words for like his or her, like talking about, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it started to get really confusing, so I guess I just lost interest. I did not mean. Why is that hard all of a sudden? Oh, really? Well, that's pretty cool. So you're saying you grew up, or like you first spoke Portuguese, right? And then you learned English, like later on. But yeah, I think that's really cool, being able to understand at least multiple languages. This UFO's kind of hard. Ah. Wow. Wait, hold on. Oh, interesting. Okay, so English. I know English is English. Is it like so? That's Portuguese, right? Is that what that is? Because if so, it seems very similar to, it actually seems similar to Spanish, which I didn't really know. Because I know aprender is learning. Yeah, that's really cool. I think I'm satisfied with my knowledge of Spanish so far. I'm not super interested in learning much right now. I think yeah, it's similar, yeah. I feel like I got lucky on a lot of this gameplay. I should probably go back, but I don't know. So wait, how long have you been playing this game, actually? Because I wanted to ask a question about, like, also it also has to bet on that you play like featured levels of this difficulty. But I was just curious if you like have an opinion on like what year of 2.1. So I know it's like late 2.1 around is when it started happening. But I'm just curious, like, at what year did featured levels get better? Oh, really? that's funny, actually. Because right now, 2020. So you mean 2022 to 24? That sounds about right. But I still have quite a long ways to go then, if that's the case. Because right now I'm in 2019, I'm pretty sure. Because I recently played some Halloween and then Christmas levels, and they said, welcome 2019. So pretty sure I'm in 2019. In between I started playing. So you like started playing in between? And like most people I meet, or like when somebody answers the question of like when did they start playing, a lot of the time, like most people that I've asked is like really recent. Oh, you don't remember like your first memory of knowing about it? Yeah, I know. That makes sense. I know what you mean. I barely remember it, but it's like really weird because I saw it differently because I didn't know I would be playing it like this later on, and I barely knew anything about it. But I vaguely remember my first like knowing of this game, if that makes sense. Pretty sure like my brother, I think, a brother of mine, he was like, he showed like Back on Track, I think. I remember it being purplish or like pinkish, and I'm pretty sure it was Geometry Dash, but I can't be completely sure because I don't fully remember what it looked like at the time. I can't remember. but I believe my first time seeing it was on his like phone or iPad. I think it was an iPad, and it was like back on track because I remember it being pink. But like that's about it. And then I just like I wasn't super interested, and so I just like. But then how did I get into it? Like what made me get interested in it? I don't remember. I think like some of my cousins started talking about it and were playing it, and yeah, I actually am kind of starting to remember. I remember like being in a room, in like someone's room, and they were like playing Back on Track and like struggling with it. And then I picked it up and I was like, oh, let me try. And I was doing way better than them. And I was just naturally good at the game. And yeah, that's what I remember. Ah, oh, whoa, that was close. That was really close. Wow. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't have my first level either, which really sucks. But I made a first level, and I remember like some parts of it, and kind of what it looked like, but like it's all in my head. Like I'll never see it again because it's just lost to time, and I'll never see it again. It's sad. It would actually be really cool to keep that because it's. I think everybody's first level is special in a way. Unless it's like purely messing around and not really caring about it. But like my first level was like a genuine attempt at a level, and it was like during 1.9, so it was a while ago, and the gameplay was very basic, and it was like old styled, and it was it was simple, but yeah, I remember that. But it's gone now, so that's. Yeah, thanks for stopping by because it's actually really nice chatting with someone while I do this. It actually makes it more fun. Because what often happens is that I want to I'm getting distracted now. Because like even though I want to keep going, sometimes like I'll beat like 10 levels, but then I'm like, oh, I'm kind of over it. I don't feel like going any longer. But honestly, when I'm streaming and I'm talking with someone, it actually makes it more fun, and I just want to keep going. It's actually really nice. Yeah, it was probably really easy. Yeah. Yeah, the longer you play the game, you start to recognize what it really truly means when the game is difficult. Yeah. Oh. Is that like part of the song or something? Or was that the name? I honestly, I almost never pay attention to the name of the level. Funny thing, actually, every time I move on to the next level, my eyes are always focused on the song, the music, the name of the music. For some reason, oftentimes I'll ignore the level name, but I'll see the music, the name of the music that's used. And so then, like, I don't know. I think it's funny. I guess you found it hard because you were just not good at controlling it. It's like, I'm not sure if this is gonna sound stupid, but I think the space. Oh, I see. I see what you were trying to do. No, I think I know what you mean. It's like a spike, a full block gap, and then another spike. Or like at least a certain number of block spaces. I think I know what you're talking about. But go ahead. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh wait. Yeah, I see. That makes sense. I see. Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, anyway, I wanted to say something. Um, does it? I don't know. This might sound dumb, or you might disagree, which is fine. I just like. I'm wondering if this makes sense. I feel like the wave is simultaneously the easiest game mode and the hardest game mode. I don't know if that even makes sense. Where I'm coming from, I guess where I'm coming from is just that some players either really are find it really difficult to control and struggle with it, or there's people like me that pick up on it really fast and I can do really hard things with it. I don't know. I feel like I guess that's the case for everything. So I don't know why I mean that for the wave specifically. But I don't know. It's also because like when it came out, it was considered the hardest game, and that's why it was used so much in like hard levels. But isn't that like yeah, okay. But like I feel like every time a new game mode comes out, people consider it the hardest, either the hardest or the worst game mode, just because it just came out and you have to get used to how it controls. But like, I feel like every time a new game mode comes out, for like the wave, the spider, or the swing in 2.2, it's like either people say it's the hardest game mode, like the wave at the time, or it's like, oh, it's the worst game mode because it controls terribly, or something. Honestly, oh, you actually agree, okay. Yeah, okay, so what I said actually makes sense to you, okay. That's cool. But like, what I was getting at is the swing, like the official swing mode. I like calling it the swing because it's just shorter. Instead of having to say swing copter, I like swing. I like that it's simpler. But the swing, the official one, I'm actually pretty okay at controlling. At least when it comes to a lot of fast clicks. Like, I'm good at controlling it and keeping track of my gravity switching. Even when I'm tapping kind of fast, I can keep track of when I'm going up and down. And so when I release or I stop clicking, I know which direction it's going to fall. I'm pretty okay at it. Maybe not when it comes to like big maneuvers, like large swings. But when it comes to like straight swinging, like straight flying with it, I'm pretty okay at it. I mean, honestly, what I think, it absolutely is just a skill issue. Because, I mean, it's basically the ship, but the momentum, yes, the momentum is different. It's not literally the same as the ship, but the one difference. No, it has different momentum physics, but like, in terms of like the way it controls, like I think it's fine. You should play a lot of challenges with it, or like just play harder gameplay so that you can. Man, why are invisible speed changes? Oh my, that's annoying. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where you should just play harder gameplay with it, and that would help you get better at it faster instead of hating it and finding it annoying. Anyway, is this bugged? What's happening here? Is this bugged? I swear to God. Please don't be bugged. Is this impossible? Fuck me. Please don't be impossible. What the fuck is this shit? No? No? Am I just stupid? Oh, nobody else is having an issue with it. Okay, so I was just being stupid apparently. Not that I think that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was. Like, what else could I have done? I don't understand what I was missing. I'm glad it's not bugged apparently, but I gotta figure out what I was doing wrong. Man, that must have been a really badly designed duel, because I just could not figure out what to do. I don't see another option. You know, when I run into a level that's bugged, because throughout this star grinding journey I started a while back, there were a lot of older levels, especially older levels. There were a lot of older duels. Why not duels? The older levels that, like, because of 2.2 got bugged and were either impossible to pass. They were either impossible to pass or really hard to get. Or you had to, like, do a workaround that made it really difficult. And every single one of those, that's almost impossible, but this gameplay's garbage, by the way. Holy shit. You have to hit this orb late, and then spam. Hit twice really fast. Okay. Jeez. Anyway, what the hell is this part? What the hell is this part? No, stop. What? Am I just dumb? I don't understand. Oh, okay, you have to, like, that's, like, okay, so, buffer this orb, jump once, make the bottom one jump. Oh, you have to make them both jump first. Okay. This is garbage gameplay for, like, right at the end, but you just hold, hit the orb. Okay. It's badly designed and confusing, but it's really simple to do. Oh no, they are. All the levels that were before 2.2 had the legacy activate. No, I think they are. What you're asking is, like, literally, I think that's what it does. There's just, like, a couple of exceptions that don't count. Like, there's no option for a legacy setting or anything. It's just, like, slopes. I think specifically slopes. The physics for slopes are permanently different, and there's no option for it. But yeah, every other physics change has, like, the legacy version activated for all older levels before 2.2. So I'm pretty sure it does do that. It's just not for slopes. And then there's some, like, Hertz bugs, where, like, before 2.2 you got really close to a saw blade that barely didn't kill you, but then after 2.2 it, like, the physics changed, and so you slightly touch it and it's impossible to pass. So yeah. Yeah, slopes are quite fucked. Indeed, you have to be very careful when using it in gameplay, because they can be quite jank. And also, like, I'm pretty sure it's dealt with now, but if there's any future updates that screws with the slopes physics again, then yeah, don't want that to happen. And that's another duel. Yeah, right, it's dedicated to people. Gotcha. Whatever. this is just one of those levels that just has gameplay. But yeah, there's I think there's only one level that I'm aware of that had to be fixed, and thankfully it did get fixed. I'm not sure if it was by the creator itself coming back to the game, or if it was RobTop or some moderator that fixed it. I don't know if that even makes sense. But there was one level that was just impossible to pass, and there was no way around it. So, but thankfully it got fixed, and so I was able to beat it, and it's all good now. Every other level that had a bug had like a frame perfect time to get past the bug, and I went and did all of them, and I did all of them. No matter how far into the level the frame perfect was, I just committed, and I did it. One example I actually did on stream on a level that is off. It's very special in a way, is what I'll say. Not in a good way. But yeah, there's one particular level that had a bug in it, which actually got fixed after I beat it, so in a way I wasted my time doing the frame perfect. But oh. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I'm not sure why they just left. I don't know. Yeah. I was wondering if they were gonna say something else, and they just kind of just left. Yeah. Green user level that is rated, and like it gets impossible on 2.2. You can't load an update as a green user, it just gets unrated. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know. I have yet to run into any levels that are completely impossible yet. Except for like the one back then, but that one got fixed. But like, I'm wondering if there are currently, right now, any levels that are completely unbeatable. Right now. Okay, so this duel is simple, but I could easily freak out and forget what to do. After you hit the pads, yeah, that would be sad. So, after you hit the pads, buffer the orb and keep holding until the one at the jump jumps again. The one at the top. The top cube jumps again, just keep holding, release, and then hit the blue orb and you're done. That's all you do. There. Simple. Gotcha. Anyway, I'm probably going to die to this a lot because there's a lot to remember. Yeah. Hey, actually, you know what? I'm going to take a quick detour, but I actually want to show you something. Harders. There's two of them, and I think the one at this one with 31 is like the better list. Maybe just because it has more. I don't know. But this is the one I was looking at. This contains like basically the top 31 in this case, the top hardest rated 7-star levels or 6-7 star levels, the hardest ones. And this guy says that they range from medium to insanely generally. Not sure which ones I'd consider medium or hard or insane. But like Hazy Blood, this one is like one of the hardest ones. Or it's like up there. Probably the hardest one. This one sucked. I remember this one, the 3 Pillars. Because it's like a Pokemon level that's like 3 boss fights, I think. 3 boss fights of Pokemon. And like the maneuvering and dodging the attacks is so difficult for a 7-star. So that sucked to play. I don't know what Shift is. I've never played that, and I'm scared to find out. Especially since it says XL. That's scary. I know this one way too well because I have 74 on it. Floric, I don't remember. Graveyard is hard. Graveyard is here because it's a 2-player level. It has a duel with that's 2-player, and it's asymmetrical. So you have to get good at multitasking, and I spent a lot of, and then it gets really hard at the end too. There's like a really hard wave at the end after you do the duel. I don't know. In his defense, not really his defense, honestly, but I'm just saying there are a couple scenarios where it was 6-star difficulty, like it was an easy level, but then the creator like buffed the level because they wanted it to be rated demon or something. So the level got updated to be like way harder, and so it just stays at the same rating. Yeah, Graveyard's crazy. Overture, I don't... Oh, I know this one, I think. Yeah, this one is stressful. I remember this one. It was very stressful, because it's pretty hard gameplay, and it's pretty long. Not XL, but it's pretty long. Superior is the other one I have yet to beat, because it's like similar to Hazy Blood in just that it's a really difficult level that has like a big memorization UFO section that you have to memorize 100%, and also the maneuvering is also very precise. That one's that. This one I don't remember really much. I don't know what this is, but I'm scared. So we'll see about that. Platforms of Dusk is it was like there's actually a video on it, like EVW made a video of playing it, and he just so happened to play it before it got updated or something, or something like that, and it was like way easier, but then this got updated, and I had to beat it when it was really hard, and I think it still is. It's very difficult. It has like a lot of tight UFO jumps and tight flying, tight inputs. Yeah, that's kind of what they do. It's not really, maybe it's just because like, oh, I thought this would be rated demon. I wanted this to be rated demon. I didn't want hard with 7 stars. I wanted it to be an easy demon. So after it gets rated, they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna go fix it and make it harder so that it's for sure a demon. But they don't understand that RobTop won't just re-rate it a different difficulty. So, and in fact, the one below it, 80 Circles, is actually one of those levels. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure. At one point it was easy, but then it got updated to like be, I don't remember, I'd say maybe hard demon or hard medium demon. Not insane. I don't think insane, but it's pretty hard. Yeah. A Voidster, it just sucks. It's not that it's super difficult, but it's very not fun to play. Because it's pretty long. It says XL, it's pretty long. And like it gets harder as it goes on, and the thing about it that makes it suck is that the hitbox, in fact, let me just show you. Why not? So this is a Voidster. Watch this. This is what the level is. This is the whole level. This is the level. It seems simple at first, but then it gets pretty hard toward the end. In fact, I barely remember any of this. But I have yet to show you the worst thing about this level. No, it's not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna reach. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna reach it. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's cool in concept. And maybe if this was rated a little higher, like insane. Actually, I can't. I'm not sure what I would say this is. Maybe it's a demon. I'm not sure. I don't know what I would say it is because it's not. Yeah, that's stupid. It has a lot of memorization and stuff. But I have yet to show you the worst thing about this level. Are you ready? Let me pause. Pause menu. Pause menu. Okay, are you ready? Okay, I'm wondering if you can even guess what it is. But are you ready to see the worst thing about this level? I'm just waiting. Yep. There. Look at that. Just look at that. Yep. You guessed it before you saw it. Yep. Yeah. Well, there you go. I know there's a latency, like there's a bit of a delay. But yeah, look at that shit. How did you let this, how did you let that happen? Creator, like how did this happen? Why is it misaligned? What's wrong with you? Like how did this happen? It's not like how. What sucks is that I saw it. Like I was at the end of the level and I checked hitboxes and I saw this. My initial guess was that, oh, okay, it's not the creator's fault, it's just because of that one bug where follow player X on the move trigger, the objects like shift sideways over time slowly. And like they shift to the side and that who knows? Yeah, I don't know. But I figured it was the game, like a bug in the game that was out of his control. Like it wasn't his fault. But then I checked the hitboxes at the start of the level, and no, it's just misaligned from the beginning. It's just that you don't notice the misalignment until you get to the hard sections at the end, when everything's really tight. Or it's tighter. It's harder. So you don't notice this problem until you're at the end of the level. Yeah. So that's that. So yeah, I was practicing this a lot. Oh wait, I see what you mean. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not sure if you understood, but I'm pretty sure these are all just like the obstacles waiting to be moved. So I don't think there's anything weird or wrong about any of these hitboxes that you're seeing. It's not any of these. I was just talking about this. This right here. This is just stupid. It's just pathetic. Come on. Yeah. That sucks. Can't hold on is like, I beat it, but man, it sucks. As you can see, it's in the negative range of likes. It has negative 100 dislikes. Because it's like 1.3. It's like a 1.2 or 1.3 level. I can't remember the whole game, but I vaguely remember it. It's a very old level that's just super unbalanced and has like some like maybe I think some frame perfect timing's easier, maybe, but or at least some tight sections that really suck. You know what? Let's go. Let's check it out. Yeah. Like it's like 1.6. It looks like about 1.6. But yeah, yeah. Oh god, you know what's funny? I think my muscle memory somehow still remembers this. My muscle memory. Even though I'm dying to it a lot, but I was kind of remembering what to do there. That's how much I played this. But yeah. Oh wait. Oh, there's actually a level missing. Wait a minute. There's a level missing from this list. I just realized. But yeah, look at that. That's pretty hard. Also, that's. But yeah, it's just this basically. It's just a really bad level. That's all it is. Yeah, that's the level. Yeah, but there's actually a level that is missing. Actually, this is the last level I'm going to show because I want to get back to grinding. Vader's this one. What's the password? What is the password? 6. Yeah. Let's see. 637325. 637325. 637325. So, first of all, it starts out with a 2-player duel. First of all, it's not super hard, but it's not a good start. Then it becomes yeah. Thank you for that. I'm pretty bad at remembering numbers like that, so I got it thankfully. Then it does this. Then it's this. And then the gameplay does this. And then now it's. I mean, you can just see for yourself. This is a rated level, yeah. Like, it actually is. Then there's just this auto part. And then... Wait, what do you do? Wait, what do you do? Wait, what did I miss? Oh, I'm stupid. You stupid. But then, now it looks like this. There's a jump pad, I guess. I don't remember how to play this. But, so you're probably like, oh my god, this level sucks. What is this garbage? You don't even know the half of it. Because guess what happens at the end? The last, like, 5% of the level. Just the last 5% of the level. Are you ready? Because you're about to see what's at the end of this level. Because then there's more of this stuff. Okay, yeah. And you ready? Right here. On just the right of the screen, just outside of the screen, just where you can't see it, is the thing that makes this level, like, really difficult to beat. Here it is. yeah. Let's see if I can even do it. I mean, I probably can after a few tries, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I have to play with this. Yeah, this is the end of the level. I'm serious. Yep. Oh my god, I actually almost got it. Oh my god, I almost got it again. That's Invaders, yep. And then I actually managed to beat it. And I'm really happy about that. Look at that check mark. That's the most beautiful, I think that's my favorite check mark out of any level I've ever played. Or every level that I've ever beaten. This is my favorite one. Because this is like probably the worst one. Yeah, exactly. It's the fact that it says LOL is so mean. Yeah. Insane. Literally insane. But you wanna know the best part? The thing that I'm really happy about? I actually got through that on literally the fourth try. Even though you saw I was struggling there a lot, but you have to get there, and it's right at the end of the level, and I just like sat down and was just prepared to spend hours on it and not make any progress. I literally got it on the fourth try. After when the fourth time getting to that straight fly, I got it fourth try, and I was really surprised, but I was also really happy. Because that was lucky. I mean, it was kind of skill, but in a way, it's also luck because of the mirror portals and you can't see what you're doing aspect. Anyway, I just wanted to share my journey of like what levels I've had to beat, because you know, I think it's interesting. But like I was so committed, you know, because I decided one day I'm gonna beat every single harder. I want to beat every single one that's rated. And I was not expecting levels like that to exist, that were rated. I did not think that was a thing. But yeah, I decided, I was like really determined, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna let this thing stop me. I refuse. And so yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm pretty good at the game or something. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. In fact, like I went to some level requests and I just like sent to that level for people to see, just to. Oh yeah, it's almost 2 hours in. Yeah, I have been streaming for a little bit. But yeah, Oh yeah, not that it was hard in the way and like the levels I was showing you, but like last night I was getting pretty frustrated at a level. It was basically Mario 3, like Super Mario Brothers 3, like the NES game. It was basically just that. It was a recreation of that, and it kind of felt like you were playing Mario 3, and it looked exactly like it. Like all the sprite art was identical. All the pixel art was like, it looked perfect, like the game, right? But it's like you have to play through 5 levels, and for the most part it's fine, but then there's like a boss fight at the end with a Koopa Kid, and it's like memorization, and not that it's hard memorization, but yeah. And there was like some things broken with it, like another misaligned hitbox moment, and then did you mistype, or is that like a abbreviation? Okay, excuse me. Oh, what? Wow, Wowie. You meant to say Wowie. I see. I guessed that. I figured. Yeah, typos are really stupid. I hate typos. There's the infamous Yoi. Do you know about that one? When you try to type U, Y-O-U, but it comes out as Y-O-Y. That happens to me a lot, and it makes me mad every time. Hate it. Yeah, typos make me pretty mad. Which may seem a little weird. It's not just like a little annoying, it actually makes me kind of mad. Because it's like, why am I still making those mistakes? Like, I should be getting better at typing the more I do it. But yeah, if you need to go do something, yeah, see you soon. Oh, there's another level. And there's another level that's missing from the list, but it's not missing because it has a secret way. Oh, I mean, I don't know if you can hear this. I'll wait to, but I just wanted to share something. Oh yeah? What's up? Oh, you found a... okay. Well, even though it's not a level request, and I won't check it out right now, but you feel free to, like, if you remember, or if I remember, you feel free to share it, like, right at the very end. Like, when I'm done grinding, I will check it out. Because if you say it's really cool, then I'm sure it is. mean, do you want to at least like share what it's like? Or do you want me to be like surprised or like, see it? What's next? I didn't remember. And now it's just wave. Hit. Wait. Right away. Fuck. Okay. I'll check it out later. I'm probably gonna like that message or not the message, the ID will probably like be lost when I'm done. Yeah, so if you're still here by the end, you can send me, or if you want, you can message it to me, like on my profile. You can just send me a message and share the ID. Yeah, this level sucks, by the way. I haven't even really talked about this. Yeah, this level kind of sucks. The gameplay is really unbalanced and just hard to remember and unsightly. Yeah, it's pretty shit. Probably gonna die to the duel anyway, because I'm gonna freak out and forget what to do. Even though right now I remember precisely what to do. But in the moment I'm gonna freak out and press random buttons and then not get it. So that's gonna be fun. Die to for no reason. Fuck. Like, what the fuck? Why couldn't I do that? I tried doing exactly what I fucking did last time in practice mode. What the hell? Come on. Seriously? Like, that did not feel like human error. Like, what was that? I tried doing exactly what I did in practice mode. I don't understand. Oh, really? It's as long as you've ever been on a stream. That's interesting. Yeah. Practice mode won't help, because I already know what to do. It's just like, oh, I got to the end, so I randomly forgot what to do. Or even though I tried executing what I remembered. But then, no. Of course not. Why would I do it? At least not right away. I was actually considering, like, I mean, it sounds like a really big project on its own, so probably not. But I like the idea of, like, organizing every level that I play into folders that describe what kind of level it is. Like, the type of gameplay or the type of decoration and what type of level that means it is. And just organizing them like that. I think that'd be funny. Or interesting. I don't know. Now it's the wave, and then I'm gonna die to the duel for no reason. Yay! Screw you, I got it. unless something kills me at the end that I don't know about. Every time I like pass the level and there's like an end credit sequence before it like actually ends, I'm always like, oh boy, am I gonna randomly die for no reason and I have to figure out why. Yeah. Yeah, I did it, I know. Pretty cool. Interesting. You know, I actually want a random thought that came to mind, but I would like to update my YouTube name and profile to like reflect myself better. You know, give it a GD profile picture, and change my name to the username I use in the game. And then after that, I would like to get a more professional looking setup, you know, for my streams, and like maybe have a face cam. Yeah, a profile. Yeah, that's what. Because right now it's just a B. It's just a B for my name. But I want it to be my username, and I want it to have a cool looking profile picture. So that'd be nice. Okay, this gameplay's worse than I thought. I thought it was okay. No. Jump forward. It's not that bad. Except you have to not again, another example of you don't discover a way to die unless you're normal. I hate that so much. You know, funny thing, like not too long ago, when I had a different icon set, but I was in the editor, like the level editor, and I actually was trying to draw, like using objects in the editor. I was actually trying to draw a profile picture for myself, and then just take a screenshot and use it. But I was struggling with it, and I didn't like how it was going, so I just gave up. But I think that'd be a cool way to do it. Is this thing? Yay. I know. Funny, I thought the exact same thing. I like thought of that joke in my head, like, oh, it's like B, the level. But I just didn't say anything, but yeah, I thought the same thing. Have fun? Oh, well, it better be fun. I mean, I can't have fun unless the level itself is fun, which is in your control, not mine. So let's see. So far it's okay. Not terrible. I feel like there's a pattern. I feel like there's a pattern where like some levels that say, have fun, I hope you enjoy, smiley face, and it's just a pile of garbage, like it just sucks to play. But it's all like, oh, I hope you enjoy my level, or it's like whether it's a collab level or it's like a solo one. It just frustrates me when a creator is so oblivious to how bad their gameplay is. So it's just funny in a way, but also frustrating to me. I don't know. Am I being too mean? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if I'm justified or not, but I'm pretty easily annoyed when it comes to like a level giving me a hard time. Anyway, do I have this level? I don't know. I was dying a few times and I didn't go back to practice it. Maybe I'll get it. I definitely tapped twice. I don't know what the hell is. You know what? I don't believe I do. No. No, I'm not sure what that means. Is it like another language or just a phrase? It means I don't know. Or the abbreviation of I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Now I know. See, like, I think the reason I'm so mean sometimes is just like because I know that a level is pretty decent overall, but I get mad when they make a decision that I just think is bad. It's like most of the level's good, but then you went and did this for some reason. Like you can't see the bounce pad in the ship portal. Like, and why is it there? It doesn't help. Everybody's just gonna try to fly. Yeah, that one. Nobody wants that. That doesn't help anyone. Everybody's gonna try tapping to steady themselves. Anybody who's trying to fly or playing that part of the level, they're gonna try to tap. So why throw them off with a bounce pad? It doesn't help. Like, you're only allowed to do that if it's like a transition and they don't register that they're a ship yet. And it's just boosting them up to give them some air. It's like, oh, I see I'm a ship now. Now I'm going to start flying. Oh, is that a name of a level? Is that what you said? Invisible portals, yes, I know. Invisible portals. That's a thing too. Like one level was like consistently making each portal like visible. Maybe like there was like here's a good example. I hate it when a level makes a gravity switch, so like either the blue or the yellow gravity portal, when you change like that from a ball to a ship and you're like upside down, and there's a blue gravity portal to switch you to normal gravity, right? But they make it invisible. Why? Oh no, I got 92, you're right. I got 92, shit. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. But yeah, like, what goes on in their head? Because it's not an accident. It's not an accident. They're deciding, I think I want to make this portal invisible. Like, where does that decision come from? What's the point? Is it a troll? Because it's probably not. Because it's so common. At least back in the day it was. Yeah, I don't know, it baffles me. But yeah, there was another example where it's like, making portals like a game mode portal switch, like entirely invisible for no reason, when like there were portals earlier in the level. So like, why? This level's pretty long, actually. Am I gonna die to this? Hey, good, I died. Except one. Interesting. Yeah. Was it like a full-length level? Or was it just like a layout or something? I mean, I guess at that point, if you're making each portal invisible... Oh, whoa, 2 hours. Whoa. And I'm gonna keep going. I don't plan on stopping unless I need to, like, take a quick break. But then I'm just gonna hop on and keep going. Yeah. Last stream, my stream from yesterday was, that's tricky. That's really tricky, oh my god. My stream from yesterday hit 5 hours. Like almost 6 hours, I think. What's the name of this? Yeah. It was longer than I thought it was going to be. Which ball? The ball effect. I'm not noticing the gravity switches. Well, I did. Eventually. Anyway, keep in mind that there are gravity switches that are just kind of hard to see. Jump, jump. Well, there's an indicator, and I reached the indicator, so I jumped. So, yeah. Man, I'm so excited to reach the era where most levels, not all of them, that's not realistic, but most levels are, like, really good. And fair. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome. Because I don't want to run into levels like this for a while. Until I move on to Insanes. Because, Insanes, I don't know how that's going to go, but hopefully it's just the same but slightly harder. Though to be honest, a lot of 7 stars are actually like Insanes. So if anything, I'm used to Insane difficulty. But it probably just means that most Insanes, or a lot of Insanes at around this time, are just going to be demon. So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm focusing. I'm gonna respond in a moment. Honestly, I forgot. I already forgot what the ball party means. Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that again, that's a level with cool effects, and the gameplay was okay. It actually wasn't that bad. It was okay. Hey, I think I might. If you're interested, I might stream again tomorrow, or whatever, whenever next time is, and I think I'll do another level request stream. I just want to do this day. I just want to purely focus on grinding because I want to get a lot this day today. But yeah, if as long as I get a really good amount today, I'm willing to do level requests. Yeah, and the only reason you're here is because you were here from yesterday. But I appreciate you being here. That's very nice. But yeah, people usually won't really join unless it's level requests. Because even I sometimes, like when I'm bored and I want to just talk with someone, I just join a random stream, like a random stream. Whether they're building a level, grinding stars, or they're practicing a really hard extreme demon, whatever it is they're doing. Thank you. I believe I will. I'm pretty sure I will. Or maybe, I don't know if I will, but I know I can. Like, I definitely can. I just have to keep up this pace for like 5-ish months, like a little less than 5 months. If I keep up this pace for like 4 or 5 months, I'll be done. And I can move on. Yeah, I did the math, so if I beat like around 80 levels per day, then I should be done in like 5 months. If I just beat at least 80 per day. You know, 80 isn't that big of a number, you know? I mean, it's just 10, but 8 times. It's not that much. Yeah. I'm not doing one home because I don't have nothing. Ew. Well, what do you usually like to do? Because honestly, I don't do much in real life. Like outside of being on my computer, I honestly don't do very much. Like I'll go outside sometimes just to walk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do very much. I hyper-fixate. Like, I have very little interests, but the things I am interested in, I hyper-fixate on. And I can only focus on one project at a time. Because I I get so focused on it, and I get really passionate about it or something. Yeah, like literally like 8 days ago, like literally just a week ago, is when I got back into doing this, star grinding. I decided literally 8 days ago to get back into this. Just before that, I was doing something else, but now I stopped doing it. Which is proud. Oh, you have to. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, is that? Oh, that's just like a point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that. I don't know. Cool plant. Oh yeah. You mean the levels that were requested? Those ones? Yeah, I remember those. Were those yours? Well, I think was that someone else? I actually don't remember. Okay, it was yours. Okay. Like I feel bad, but like I feel like I'm confusing you with someone that appeared earlier in the stream. Because there was like someone else that was chatting for a little bit, like after they requested levels, and they just like stuck around and chatted a bit, and their profile picture was kind of blue, and then because I remember the person that stayed the longest, like to the very end of the stream, and I feel bad because I'm like, is that you? I guess I recognized your name for sure. Like I know I recognized your name. I just was confusing you. I was confused at like if you were which person you were. I don't know. Chair. Sorry, I made a random chicken noise, but that's just because there are chickens outside, and so a chicken made a sound, so I copied it. That was so random, like out of just not knowing why I made a chicken sound. It's just so random. Ah, it's heavy because it's a duel. Ah. This level seems a little weird, a little hard. Technically. Oh, that's so lame. You remember the password, but you couldn't remember the name. That sucks. Sorry about that. Sucks. Yeah, that's like a fear of mine actually. Is that like I make a lot of progress, and I don't save it to my account. I don't save my account, and then my computer just dies, or just it stops working, and I lose that progress, or something like that, and also lose a bunch of other things I have on my computer. And it freaks me out thinking about it, but what can I do? I don't know. Maybe I should look into finding a way to save them in case that happens. so lame. It's not even funny. It's funny in a way that's like not because I'm laughing at you. I'm just like I'm laughing at the idea. I'm laughing at the idea of it being reversed. You know. But yeah, well, go ahead and sleep, and I'll see you another time. Thanks. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for chatting. It gave, I don't know, I feel very motivated now, for some reason, just from talking. It was very nice, so yeah, thank you. I will see you next time, or whenever, we'll see. So yeah, have a good sleep. Good night. Or, not sure if it's night, but it probably is. Yeah, bye-bye. I will, thank you. course, that's dog shit. Right. It's fucking. I mean, that fucking jump. I refuse to jump like right. Just come on. Do nothing and get a green. Remember that. Do nothing and do nothing. Like nobody's gonna react to that. Jump. Yeah, I know. Now I didn't need your text to figure that out. Why the fuck is this a hard jump? I'm jumping. What am I supposed to do? Is this bugged? Why is that so fucking tight? What the hell? That's a really hard jump. Come on. No. Dog shit. No, it's not. No, it's not. I would just like that's fucking idiot. Hate when people defend their back. Pisses me off. That jump's gonna fucking hit me. No, I hate that fucking so goddamn much. Come on. Why would I like that? What the hell? It's easy all of a sudden? totally my fault. Good. Damn. Just generic, stressful, garbage, 7-star number, whatever. Fuck that. The beginning that has a boring flying section that is boring as hell at the very start. Then it has awkward, weird memorization timing, which is, and then the last parts have to be very like hard to read, hard to remember. Right at the end. Such generic. So, like, look how easy this is. If the ending for this might, like, watch. The ending might just be, like, really fast and just like, this is so boring, but then it's going to be stressful and difficult at the end. Like, is it going to do that? Okay, no, not yet. Well, that's a weird effect. Okay, well, that's simple. Okay. I mean, it's not amazing, it's just not annoying. It's just funny. actually decent level. Wow. What a concept. What the fuck did I die to? What? What is this? Oh, it's the creator being a dumbass. It's the creator being a brainless fucking ape. It's just a stupid ape. Wow. Well, remember to go kind of high in there. Pretty bad. So I'm doing another practice run. It's that. I want to push it. can't. Why can't I do triple spikes? They're not fucking hard. They're, what the actual fuck? How was that early? Fine. If I try going any later, I'm just gonna go too late. That's how it works. Like I keep getting it now. It's what the actual fuck? They're not hard. They should not be hard for me. It actually pisses me off. There's no reason. It's just really sad. This sucks. You have to like hold the button to let go a certain time, straighten yourself out. And there, that transition just doesn't work if you enter it the wrong way. So that's cool. That's good. Really good. And one more ship transition that you have some time to react to, kind of. Now go up. And then that's the bridge. My heart always does that. Like I can't fucking approach a triple spike without my heart skipping a beat. It pisses me off that I just can't consistently do a lenient hard jump. I don't care that it's technically precise. It's not that precise. Considering I can do other hard timings like really easily when it's all fast paced and a whole bunch of stuff going on. But when it's just like an isolated triple spike that doesn't sync with anything or something, it's just like, it's impossible. It's fucking just the worst. That's what I hate. It never feels like it's because, oh yeah, I timed that really well. I just like happened to get watch like that didn't feel good. I didn't like that. Yeah, nice fucking gameplay. Fucking idiot. Really cool. Good. Good. this level's already pretty shit. Wow. Impressive. Cool. Oh, a transition that doesn't work because the creator's a dumbass. That's phenomenal. Really good. No, I'm gonna die to that. No, what's going on? I need to. This idiot just like why? It's probably a slow up actually. Okay, just jump on that slope. Yeah, I'm not trusting that it will still let me go to the end. This whole level is really bad. Why was I able to see that? There was a black, what? Why is it just different? Why the hell is it different? What the fuck changed? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why does it work now? What's the difference? No. What the actual hell? Yay. Oh, fuck it. No, come on. This better not be shit. Come the fuck on. Fucking god. Oh, fuck you, really. Doesn't seem too bad. Fuck you. Game over. Fuck you. That's just trash. Like, what did I do? I'm not sure what he's talking about with the code not working. It seems like it's working fine. Surprisingly. Okay, well that's kind of shitty. I just died to nothing. That's fucking amazing, isn't it? Wow. Oh wait, no, was I on a turtle and they dipped down in the water? Oh, that's actually awful. No, this is kind of fucking dog shit. No. How am I supposed to get to the right? Hey, how do I get to the right? The hell? No, okay, well since the right side is what's hard to get to, doing the right side first. Well, that one's gonna dip down, so like... Wait, what? Is there a pattern? Okay, so turtles that are on their own, single turtles, don't dip down. Okay, that's random, but okay. I'm not sure if the original game was like that, but still, that's weird. I don't get that. Well, fuck you, what was I supposed to do there? That was out of my control. So no, screw you. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. That would have killed me. So. Right, so fuck me, fucking do that. Kill yourself. Fucking feel like that's just really. Good. 500 points. Okay, I'm done. No thanks. No more. Make sure you don't touch anything. Please. Unless you made it so that once you get 500, it'll say you game over, but it won't actually kill you. But that would be smart. But I'm not going to test that. Well, that wasn't too bad. Thankfully, that wasn't very bad at all. I'll be honest. It was okay. A lot that requires a lot of focus. Yes, this whole gameplay is kind of annoying because it's like, it requires so much focus to cycle shit. Like, I got it in practice mode, but then I'm not gonna get it in normal mode. God damn it. Unless I don't review it. It's not that hard to just, I don't know, a lot of clicks. Can you jump there if you hold? You need to. Yes, if you hold, you die. So, don't do that. Everybody just does everything. Yeah, it's probably. Fuck. I have no motherfucking clue what the hell that was supposed to be. What even? I didn't even see what happened. It was just, what was it? At least this level's actually good. It's just hard. It's not actually, it's just not 7 stars. It's like, what the fuck, Bartok? What the hell did you do? Hold on. Actually, wait. What did you request? This fucking idiot requested 7 stars. No wonder. I mean, really? This is not 7 stars. Seriously. I feel like people back then just didn't understand what the stars even meant. It's just, oh, rate 7 as in 7 out of 10 and how good it is. No. That has to be raised. Come on. Except no, that also makes no sense. But it's just like, you can't make this and actually believe it's 7 stars. It's not super hard, but it's not 7 stars. Okay. It's just how it is. Especially with this invisible block design thing, that makes it extra stressful to read. On top of just being hard. Oh, there's an upside down mini wave near the end that's gonna get me. Know that. Whoa. Yay, goddamn. Nearly died. I deserve more stars than that. Thank you very much, but whatever.